Have you seen anything like this before?
Never. I've been to many places in the world, and I really think the mountains in China are unique.
Yeah?
To be above the sea of clouds is something amazing. And the mountains are so lush and very, very special.
Even to me, I rarely see anything like this. How about John?
Well, it's my first time here in China that I see the sunrise, and it's so beautiful, amazing.
Hi, welcome to Travelogue. I'm Yan Ling. We are still in Chengdu, but it's 80 kilometers away and 3,000 meters above. We just watched one of the most magnificent sunrise ever, and rest of the time, it all depends on us. Sitting here in a snow mountain and do whatever we want. Right now, the sunrise. Few have actually conquered the snow-capped peak of Xiling Mountain that rises more than 5,300 meters at its highest. But thanks to the cable lift ride the night before, we cheated our way up to the 3,000 meters height effortlessly. Now, time for a stretch. Against such a stunning backdrop, even practicing the most basic yoga movement, sun salute, felt completely magical. Feeling charged with extra doses of oxygenic, solar, and spiritual energy, we set off for a hardcore hiking trip. Xiling Snow Mountain is one of the most popular snow resorts during the winter in entire southwestern China. But during off-season, it turns much quieter and almost deserted. It surprised me how other hikers could miss out such a perfect trail. It was to our benefit though, let alone in such stunning scenery. Is it azalea?
Yeah, that's it.
I think April is the time when they bloom.
Yeah.
But actually, I like the faded color. It's
I wish I were there just to hold one in my hands and smell it early in the morning. So it looks so good.
Go down and pick one.
Yeah, why not?
Just grab it.
Just
Yes, let's go.
jump.
We set up a goal, finding a mysterious spot called Dujiangyan a few kilometers further up. But none of us actually cared much about the destination. Taken by the trip itself, when you're already here, you know the process is really as enjoyable as the trophy. Hello! We got the company. Finally.
Finally, we made it.
It's worth it. This is in Dujiangyan. It's supposedly one destination many hikers come. Yin Yang, do you know what that means?
No, I don't know.
Okay, yin means sort of like dark or sort of negative, or sometimes just, kind of negative power or energy.
It's seen as the feminine side.
Yeah, feminine side too, moon, everything. And yang supposedly means sun,
So we got the moon and the sun over there.
Basically, yeah. Actually, from the view, it's like from this side, it's all, really light and bright, and this side it's kind of dark and gloomy. So that's like a natural wonder. That's why people come all the way here to see this. Worth it, right?
Yep.
Take your note. Today's Wednesday.
Yeah.
I made it. see that?
Wow.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's coming up.
Have you tried that before?
Oh, no yet, but I would like.
Have you done bungee jump before?
Never.
Yeah.
And you?
I did. So that's just a piece of cake.
Yeah?
But right now, I mean, this is my favorite position.
Yep.
Don't make me move. Not until long. Have you ever tried a grass ski? Never before, you shouldn't miss out the chance. But how fun is it actually? It almost feels like wearing a mini tractor or a grass clipper under your feet. Located on upper reaches of Minjiang River west of Guanshan City, Dujiangyan is one of the world's first irrigation systems that's still in operation. It was built during 300 BC under the guidance of a man called Li Bing, then leader of Shu Prefecture in the Kingdom of Qin. You probably wonder why you should include Dujiangyan, an irrigation system, into your travel itinerary, but it's really highly recommended. Besides beautiful scenery, you should understand what this dike really means for Chengdu, for whole Sichuan province in that matter. This is called Travelogue bottleneck. It's a man-made channel, divert whole water to irrigate the whole Chengdu plain. Without this, it won't be a place of abundance. Chengdu and Sichuan today. Invaluable Travelogue bottleneck. The system diverts upstream Minjiang River into two man-made channels, the outer and inner river. The Travelogue bottleneck works to evacuate the excessive water to the outer river during flood season. And the spillway flying sand wire drains the floodwater and takes away sediment. And during dry seasons, works reversed way. Water from outer river is diverted through bottleneck into inner river to irrigate the fertile farmland of the Chengdu plain. The wonder of Dujiangyan borrows natural kinetic energy working with natural environment instead of attempting to completely tame it. It's both Sichuan folk custom and Chinese Taoist tradition to immortalize outstanding historical people into legendary figures. To commemorate the genius Li Bing, Sichuan people rebuilt the Taoist temple into a memorial palace dedicated to him and his son, who's actually a legendary figure. In locals' belief, the man behind the incredible project, the man whose achievements are truly larger than life, is still standing here guarding the entire place of abundance, Chengdu Plain. Temple is famous around Chengdu area for one reason. It houses Buddha's finger bone here in this pagoda. Look at it carefully. You don't even need to look at it very carefully. It's sliding toward the west, you know, where supposedly Buddha lives. Baoguang Temple, Divine Light Temple, is 18 kilometers north of Chengdu and supposed to have built as early as Eastern Han Dynasty. Among hundreds of religion artifacts, the Divine Light Temple literally shines here. A solid golden pagoda houses the most treasurable Buddhist relic, Buddha's bone. that was said to be brought back by a wandering monk all the way from Burma in Tang Dynasty. Our hat, known as luohan in Chinese, literally means worthy of respect. It's a Buddhist term conferred to Buddhist saints who have reached nirvana, yet still provide a temporal link between the present time and that of a future Buddha. 为什么这个竹山和尚把这几个大的罗汉都跟动物画到了一块儿？
对，这个佛门讲呢，因为众生和我们人都是一体的，所以我们佛家这个主张这个吃素。吃素的原因就是至少有3个原因。第一个呢，就是培养我们的慈悲心。第二个呢，众生呢，因为动物呢，它也是有它的生存的空间。是吧？我们知道这个万物它都是相生相克的，它是自然规律。第3个呢，还可以美容。
美容。
对，还可以美容。
对，对身体好。为什么我们投身宗教？
对，这个我们走入佛门，它就是为了了解自己。因为中国这个怕，我们为什么怕？按这个中国的字，它是个会意，左边一个竖心，右边一个白天的白。它告诉我们一句话：我们心里面是空白的，所以我们怕。而我们走进来的目的，就是要了解自己，明了世界。
明白了就不怕了。
哎，明白就不怕了。
对。For a Buddhist, every visit to a temple is the same. Pay visit to the Buddha. For someone like me still searching, every visit to a temple is a different lesson that enrich my days.